SP. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, to keep that in place, I got a bunch of putty here. There. Okay, that's gonna hold this in place, I believe. There. Okay. Okay, so I'm using Semidine epoxy putty here. I'll put the cap back on here. All right. All right, here we go. So, hopefully that's gonna stay. Let's see how this looks when I sandwich it in here. Alright, so I need to cut this down to size a little bit, obviously, as you can see. Right? Right. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Alright, let's cut this. I need to get some styrene cutters, actually. Some plastic plate cutters. Got by God hand. I've seen those. I have on my wish list of things to buy. Might get that maybe this month. Now it's a little bit of a gap in the front there, but this is working. This is working, guys. The only problem is there, though. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Alright, so I want to do the light. Take care of the light. Have it nice and bright inside there for the light to kind of diffuse and all that. So use Mr. Base White 1000. It's just basically a white surfacer. Tamiya epoxy putty. Equal amounts. We're rolling it up, kneading it together. Just keep it water, wet here. All right. Now, unfortunately, because there's raised panel lines, I'm gonna lose some detail here. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's way too much. That's way too much. Oh, that looks nice. Hopefully. So once again, it looks like I have way more putty than I needed. But let's... Okay. So I had first put down some Tamiya epoxy putty to fill in this crap, right? This is where the landing gear went, kinda, even though it kind of sucks. Well, so what I'm doing is, this is Mr. White Putty. Arr, arr. That's pirate talk for putty, I guess. Shut up. Alright, so... And I am using some Tamiya lacquer thinner to help smooth it out. Okay. And then this thing in the middle here, just to smooth this out some more. Yeah. Exciting, dude. Totally exciting. Alright, so what I've been doing now is just smoothing it over with my thumb. And it's kind of, well, smoothing it. Alright? So I just said. So yeah, so that is in place, I guess. And I'm going to just let this, I have to just let it dry. Now, in case you're asking, hey, Greg. Or, Steve, what's your name? My name's Greg, shut up. Mr. White Putty R it's like basically, it's like a low viscosity version of the regular putty. So, it just makes it a lot smoother, right? So, you want to use it for smaller areas, and the finish is pretty close to what you get with the original plastic, right? So yeah, that's pretty nice. And I'm just gonna let this dry, and then work on it some more. So I want to add some detail. I was looking at the Dodobo Hige's site, and he showed his work on the old MPC A-Wing from like 7-8 years ago or whatever, before the Bandai license came along, right? And so yeah, he did a little bit of busy work here, which of course is gone because that's where that that landing gear went. So I'm going to maybe kind of add a little bit of Greeblies there to kind of cover up the hole even further. Let's see what I got in my battleship parts stash. I might need a little bit more putty right there, just a little bit more. 400 grit sandpaper will hopefully flatten this out. I just want to be careful not to remove those panel lines. That's what sucks about the raised panel lines, is that when you're doing sanding and such, you end up losing detail. Oh, that looks nice. What I do, I just I hold it up to the light here, right, and just look at the surface as it, you know, if I can see bumps and such, right? So that's what I do. Alright, I'll just continue doing this crap and skip ahead. Okay. I'm using some super glue. There we go. Okay, great. Let's put this one down. Oops. It's too long. There we go. Okay. So this is what am I using? This is just copper wire by Nagashima, copper rod. Got this at the hobby shop. Come on. There we go. Come on already. Come on. I hate stupid super glue. There we go. Alright. Tiny little bit of detail, I guess. It's better than nothing. Alright, so black primer has gone down. Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 black. And this is Mr. Color 40, German gray. I don't want to do the interior black. I want to just kind of make it look like dark gray. I think the Bandai painting instructions say to have it as black, but I don't want to do black. I think I might just do the whole thing as put this as like an undercoat, maybe. As you can see here, I've got the lights on the breadboard. Got two dimmed off-white 3mm, and I have two 5 yellow millimeters. Alright. This is what I've been up to, guys. I created a little box, and it looks like crap, but you know, it doesn't even matter because you're not going to see it. I just reinforced the corners here with some Tamiya putty, and the main reason is because I had slightly a bit of light leak, just really crudely measured here. I also went ahead and blocked off the underneath the seat here just to make sure, because I'm going to have lights in here, and I don't want, you know, lights be coming up from underneath the pilot here. I just want just the dashboard here, the console instrumentation. So once I put my little friend in here, you can see his feet are going to be protected here, so that's perfectly fine. Everything's good now. This is Tamiya German gray, and I just stirred this up. Gonna do a little bit of just brush painting. It doesn't have to look nice, because it's not even going to be noticeable as long as there won't be any light leak, right? And then, because the way this is, with it's completely open, it's just going to be way too much light coming through there. It's going to look kind of crappy. And this way, there's going to be a little bit of a floor underneath him, and that's going to be just great. So yeah, just paint this. I might actually take some of the putty here and put it on the corner here, in the back corner. That might be good to do. But this is good to go here. Next, after this, well, I'll have to put the floor into place, right? I'll paint the light blocking paint along the outside of this, and then mission accomplished. Okay. Yeah. And in fact, let me go ahead and take some of this putty and put it right here. Oh, come on, you Crapatola Kamani. Crapper John MD. There we go. You know, I never watched that show, Trapper John MD, I don't think. I watched Quincy. Gosh, what were some of those 80s doctor shows? Gosh, I don't know. I might have watched one. Maybe it was Trapper John MD, I don't know. I used to absorb a lot more TV back when I was a kid, you know? before the internet days. I think we all had longer attention spans back then, and I try to emulate that with my videos, right? My videos tend to be like 40 minutes or so at least, maybe at least 30. None of those quick, super quick videos. I don't do that. Alright, so I think I got the light leak taken care of. I'm going to measure this and cut out a little section. I just used like the really thinnest plastic plate that I had, just because it's easier to cut. And I'm going to be light blocking it anyways with that special paint, so there. Alright, let me cut that out. Then we'll begin to prepare this for lighting. Alright. Trapping the LED in the UV resin, right? Just pull this back a little bit. Want to avoid hot spots, right? Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Screw you. I don't care about you anyways. No, I'm teasing. I like you, I guess. Alright, so just gonna hold this for a while. Okay. So you can't see it, but on the other side I'm holding up those the OU modded, right? Maybe I showed that in the first video. I took an impression of the console. Okay, I'm not ready to do any wiring at all right now. I just have the LEDs ready to go, right? Yeah, everything is all soldered together, but for now I'm going to paint this white to, reflect the light around. Should maybe help the light distribution here. Okay. And then once that's dry, I'll paint it over with the shade black, you know, the light blocking stuff here and also around here where the pilot sits. Oh yeah, and that's right. What I could start doing, here we go. Start feeding these through here, right? The fiber optics. And I have my, there we go. Let's mushroom the tip here. That's a little bit too much. Oh, let's do this again. There. Just subtle, I guess. I don't want to make it like too crazy or anything, but there it is. Looks like a button. Look at that. Nice. Alright, it's probably best just to give myself plenty of space, right? But let's feed the next one through. And then I'll go through and paint with some Tamiya clear colored, like red and yellow and stuff like that. There. Yeah, see it? It's a little bit too much. Let's do this a little bit faster. There. Make it more uniform. There we go. That looks much nicer, guys. Nice. Alright, I'll just keep going through here. Alright, 2-part epoxy glue. Tamiya epoxy glue. Mixing it up now. Okay, everything is pulled tightly here. Okay, so that's good. And then do there. There we go. Okay, it looks like I'm already losing a bunch of these. They're pulling out. Maybe. Just get some tape here. Masking tape. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, one more. There, totally in place now. Make sure this hasn't popped open. Nope, looks great. Looks fantastic. All right, so what I will do is, once again, put some tape and hold this into place. There we go. There. There we go. Nope. Okay. Totally flat. Good. Totally flat. Okay. Stinky ass glue. Oh my gosh. It's coming undone here. Shoot. Golly. There we go. I haven't got time for this crap. There we go. Oh. Now you see, that is not entirely flush. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Alright, it's okay. Alright. Apply copious amounts of glue to ensure the stuff does not pop loose while I'm working on it when the time comes later. In fact, let's hit the other side once again just to make sure. There we go. And this paint here is drying, so maybe tomorrow I'll do the no light blocking paint. So I'll paint this and then paint all the way around this as well. Yeah. There. Alright. I have deep green Tamiya XF26. Going to be painting. I got my little guy here. He's like, hi. And I am going to go ahead and paint my the uniform on this guy. So probably I'm gonna the harness, that vest thing or whatever. It's gonna be black. Other areas though, gonna be green. So again, this is actually the TIE Fighter Interceptor pilot. Inexplicably, this fellow here came with the TIE Fighter. Does not make sense, guys. Does not make sense. But he looks very much like the A-Wing pilot, so hey, I can't complain. Now this is not my first color of choice. I had tried forest green, Delta Ceram Coat, dark forest green, but I've never had luck with that paint. It just rubs right off and he just washes right off. It's just so weird. So weird. But yeah, here we go. I make his boots and his gloves probably black, I guess. Look, fat, here's the deal. You lying dog-faced pony soldier. I thought I was recording. And then I was just doing a bunch of stuff and I heard the little auto shut off on my camera. So it's like, oh, I guess I wasn't recording after all. Well, what I did was, on the back engines and such here, did a little bit of detail painting, and I was just using Model Master acrylic gunmetal, which is paint 4681. Just so it's not all uniform, right? I wanted to break up some of the monotony to like the hoses and different things with that different colored paint. What I'm going to do now is using Mr. Hobby Aqueous Silver. I'm going to do the inside of these little engines here. Just paint on the inside. And go all the way around. And pretty sure the filming model looked like this. The filming model didn't have these little engines lit up actually, but I'm going to do it. So there. So there. Yay. I forgot to show that the back panel where the engines are and such that I was doing the detail work on. I had painted that engine gray. This is Mr. Color 339. Okay. Now my little guy here, my little friend, is now complete. I did the main jumpsuit color, the XF26 deep green. His hat was just a regular XF5 flat green, and I just used flat black, XF1 for the front thing. The way it's kind of molded, it kind of looks like a parachute or something. I don't know. They also did that with snow speeder pilots for some goofball reason. His headset is Mr. Javiaquias H22 gray, which is gloss color, and you can see I painted some leg straps on, and that is XF19 sky gray. I just did like a little bit of a yellow and red for, like, you know, just to make it look like there's buttons on his front little console on his chest. So I guess I might. Oh yeah, that's right. His flesh tone, I used Japanese. Well, it's not, I call it Japanese skin tone, but this is called Spice Tan, which is very, very much Japanese skin tone. I mean, I hold this right up to my wife's arm, and it looks pretty much the same color. She's Japanese. I shouldn't have to explain that, but I did it anyways. I forget what I colored the seat here, but I picked out the little hoses. Remember in the first video I made the little hoses out of wire and such. I'm going to see if I can. This might not turn out very well. I don't know. This is the Panaline accent color brown, and I don't know if it's gonna look really good on the guy's face. His face is actually a little bit kind of stupid looking, actually. All right, and then let me just take some of that off. It's not too bad, I suppose. You know, let me get a little bit of enamel color, or enamel thinner. Take off just a bit more. Definitely not too much, but because I just want to just like around his eyes and his nose and such, and I don't want to screw up the. Yeah, I guess that works alright. Alright, it's just gonna have a darker skin tone, I guess, because I didn't do a flat coat, so it's not gonna come off very easily, although I guess it kind of is now. Alright, I'm gonna call this done, and I'm gonna call the video done, and then in the next you're gonna see me wiring up stuff, and eventually I'll put the seat and the pilot in there too. So thanks for watching. As always, live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. So long, thanks for all the fish.